Well, hello everybody. I thought I would record this video instead of going live because honestly couldn't get on live for some reason in my regular location yesterday or today. So I am going to record this so you have it. I want to talk about doors being shut, and you know, it's an individual thing as to when to keep going and when to just go, okay, I'm getting the message. God has a certain plan and purpose for your life. Sorry for this sun coming in here, right here. But how do we know what that is? Well, there are different ways to find that out. There are times when we have to just be quiet and wait, and He will teach us patience. And I am not strong in that area. I've become stronger over the years, but to just wait, it can be torture, right? And when you're going after this career and you send out your resume and cover letter and there's nothing, no feedback, nothing, even if you're rejected, they say no. They're not even telling you sometimes. I get that. That happened to me so many times, I cannot count anymore. So I don't think that's a professional way to handle things, but you know what? What that's telling you is that's how that law firm rolls, and you probably don't want to work for them, and the door has been shut for a reason. That's what the title of this video is about. Don't keep banging on that door. If it's been shut, there's a reason it's been shut. Now, as far as going after the career, sometimes we can only tell, I'm going to move over a little bit, we can only tell if this is right for us sometimes. If we're sure that all our investigation is pointing to us in this direction and we're like happy about it, we've done a lot of research, homework, what this career is about, you've watched my videos on this channel, you've read my book, Legal Break-In, and you're going to take my course in January, and then you go, I don't know if this is for me or not. Well, that's a good way to find out. It can be that you watch the videos and you know it's for you. So what do I say are your steps? I say your steps are to get books about the area of law you're thinking about. If you have a specific area, get a couple books about that area of law. You can buy those used on Amazon. Get my book, Legal Break-In, that gives you that insider's look, if you have not already. But yes, I highly recommend my course because there's nothing like it, and it gives you an edge, and you're able to power up your resume and your cover letter, and I teach you how to do a cover letter, and a lot of people don't know how to use that effectively, really, truly, and how powerful it is. But in relationships, whether it be romantic or friendships, in your own life, doors have been shut on those. And in many instances, it's to protect us. That God doesn't want us in that place or with that person. And it happened to me. God placed my husband and I together at the same place of employment. My boss was she was the matchmaker. And I had a person close to me in my family tell me that he was not my type, when I know that person didn't even know who I was, really, deep down inside, and I knew he was my type. So when he appeared before me, I knew that was him. When I got to know him, went on many dates, I knew that was the guy. But I was not pushing forward. I was just being careful, because I had made mistakes like that, and I've made mistakes in my paralegal career in taking jobs that were not suited for me because I did not ask the right questions in the interview. That's why I put my course up there for you, so that you don't make the same mistakes that a lot of us have made, and you know that you're in the right place. So there are messages that God sends us. It could be that you go on an interview and you know that you don't want to work there. You've asked all the right questions, you got to meet some of the people there, and you could feel the vibes in that place. You could feel that it's just a downer, or you felt so uplifted when you were there that you want to work there. You want to work in that environment, and you hope you get the job. So it's, some places, yeah, you want to shut the door yourself, and I have. And because I felt like God was saying, oh no, no, don't go here. So one job, I lasted about 4 hours before I shut the door, because the attorney was not a nice person. And others, I would be in a job for 2 years, and then I would feel that it was time to move. So you get these messages like, stop, go, wait a minute, hold on, don't go forward in that. See? So there are no coincidences. God has your best interest at heart. He adores you. Even if you don't feel that he adores you, he says so in his word, and he doesn't move away from that. We may move away from it, but he doesn't. He adores you. Says so. He said so. I would feel totally at peace after leaving an interview. Sometimes I wouldn't feel at peace. That's God telling me whether I should, look forward to hearing from them. I mean, look forward to working there or not. But sometimes I would be disappointed. They wouldn't feel the same way, and I wouldn't hear from them, or I'd get a letter. Yeah, it's a rejection letter, like 3 weeks later. But I never waited around. I just kept seeking out employment. I was not going to sit and wait, because I was putting what we call like putting the fleece out there, like just putting myself out there with the resume and cover letter until I got a nibble, and then I would see if this was right for me. That interview is not just about them seeing if it's right, if you're right for them, but whether they're right for you. What a concept, right? Remember that. You are important in this equation. So that is it for today. I want to make sure that along the way that you seek out the people who can push you forward in this career, and not listen to those who say there's only one way to enter, that it's not just through school. You can enter this career, yes, in California too, without going to school. So keep that in mind. Don't give up the ship. But when God shuts a door and you're banging on that door for 6 months to a year, you got to understand it's shut for a reason. If he shuts the door on a law firm, it's to protect you. Okay? Change your perception of shutting the door and into more of a protection. Okay? And sometimes, yes, I have shut the door. But when God shuts that door, don't keep banging on it. Trust that he has your best interests at heart, okay? Well, that's it for today. I'm going to sign off. Let me know in the comments below if you have any questions, comments, or just say hello. Love to hear from you. And, if you are on Instagram, come see me at Paralegal Coffee Talk. I'm there. Now, that's the name of my page on Facebook as well. So come see me on Facebook, Paralegal Coffee Talk, or on Instagram. I'll be posting sometimes more personal things on Instagram. It's just fun. And about the dogs and maybe something I'm cooking and that type of thing. What else can I tell you? The class will launch. Paralegal Inner Circle class will launch in January. You can go to my website, Leslie Sansone Williams. You can look at previous videos in the description box for links in there. I won't beat that to death. You can go look there, okay? So have a great, I'm recording this on Friday. I think it's November 10th. And have a great weekend and enjoy it. Take some time for yourself, and I'll see you on Monday.